Hello everybody, so today we are going to do basic track editing, and when I say basic track editing I mean bare bones basic, just to take care of what I need to take care of for vocals. And I'm also going to show you how I like to set up my punch in, punch out. So let's start off here. So truthfully, we're going to do the punch in, punch out first because I want to set up the vocals so that they come right after I do the count in. So let's go over to my little screen here. Let me move my mic for a sec. And we'll get the other camera out. There's the other camera. Look at that. There it is. Okay, so we're on the board and we are looking at track 1. Okay, I'm literally just gonna turn everything else down. Not even gonna bother having it up. So we're just gonna worry about track 1. So if I listen to track 1, so starting at the beginning. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there. So as you can hear, it was bang, and then it starts. So what I want to get rid of, so what you can hear, if you listen to track 1, you'll hear, "This is the greatest theme song." You hear vocals, you hear strumming guitar, and you hear the click track. So I want the click track because I need that to follow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to jog play here, and then we're going to go. Okay, I want to go right at the beginning, so it's not letting me go over to the beginning. Okay, so 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's pretty much where I want it. So that works out well. So this is where I want the end to be. I want the end to be just before we start into the song. I'm going to check it against track 17, 18. So let's just select track 17, 18. So you can see here, there's where the song begins. Is right there. So that's where everything seems to start. So there's the first drum kit. There's the snares. So yeah, you can pretty much see that is what I want to hit. There's the bass. There's the other bass. Same bass, just direct in. And then these tracks are all clear. So now what I want to do is I want to keep the beginning, because I want the beginning. I can get rid of that later, but I want to keep the beginning because I need to be able to know exactly when I'm coming in. So I need to be able to hear the click track and me going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, because that's when I start. So let's click. So let's set that as in. So in right now is set to nothing, or set to start. Now it's the same as out. So then that's where I want to go. This is the greatest theme song. Okay, so now I want to go to the very end. So that's 61, 64. I'm going to look on a different channel. Let's look on 17, because that's a little bit far to go. Let's just look on 17. You know what? Let's do it this way. Let's go meter, timeline, I mean. So now you can see where I am, on how far out I am. So the vocals actually end right there. So let's go back to waveform. That's a glitch that's in the system. So I want to see track 1 for a second. So let's see. Okay, so that's where it stops for the track 1. So now I'm going to make that my out. All right. So now I've made that my out. Now what I want to do is I want to clear all that out. So I got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then nothing. Because I don't want to hear click track. I don't want to hear my vocals, because my vocals are slightly off time from what I recorded with drums, which is fine. Actually, I think the vocals are fine. I think it's the guitar playing is a little off. Either way, I don't want that in there. That's added dirt that I don't want. So let's go to track edit now. We're on track 1. Yep, track edit. Okay, so now let's do this first. Let's go back out of track edit for a second. Let's go jog play. You can't see what I'm doing. All right, so now let's see. I want to get out of jog play. So now I'm back into the main board. So I'll hit track edit. Okay. Sorry, I got itchy nose. Let's go down to the Sunset Grill. So we want to go to silence. What silence is pretty much it erases that part of the song. So wherever the in is, wherever the out is, it erases that. That's what I want to do. I don't want to clone the track. I don't want to clean the track out, because clone will copy the track fully. Clean out will completely wipe out the track. I don't want to do that. Some cases I do. This case I don't. So I want to silence. So I'm going to click here to say yes. So forward. So it says track 1 from the in spot, which is 2 minutes or 2 seconds and 21 milliseconds, and then 1 minute 15 14. That's great. So let's wipe that out. So I'm going to say yes. That's F2. All right. Now if I go into the meter or timeline, you'll see track 1 is now completely gone, except for the beginning. So now if I go over here, and then if I play it, 1, 2, 3, 4, gone. And that's what I wanted. So now when I listen, let's see, I'll just bring up let's go back to the beginning. I'll bring up channel 17, 18 on the board here so you can hear that. And then we play that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there we go. We now have our time in, and we have our we've cleaned out what I don't want in track 1. So before I sing, well, I'm not going to sing for you guys today, but I will deal with it. I'm going to set this up to sing after I'm done this video. So then what I do now the nice thing about me doing it this way is that I've literally already set up my in and my out for where I want to punch in, punch out. So that works out great. So now I can just go auto punch. So I hit the auto punch button down here, and I already have it pre-rolled to 5 seconds. I generally do 5 seconds because I find that if I have any more, if I keep doing the track, I get frustrated because I'm hearing too much of it. So I do 5 seconds. Post-roll, I never have more than 1 second, because there's no point. I know that's where I'm going to end. And then I have in and out as my mode because that's what I want to use. I don't want to do last recorded. I want to do in and out. So that's how I have it set up. So then if I hit auto punch again, now I'm all set to go. So if I can show you here, if I press play, actually I don't have anything set to record anyways. So let's see. First let's just go assign. We'll clear out the current assignment. All right, and I want track 1 to be assigned to A because I have A plugged in, yes, and I got to give it phantom power. All right, so I'm just giving it phantom power now, and then record. So let's go back to home. Let's take it off meter, or back to meter, and then we bring my mic over. This is the greatest theme song. I can go a little higher. Let's see. Let's always check dynamics on input A. Let's turn it on. Today we're going to use the compressor. So let's just go back to home for a second. This is the greatest theme song. Nice. Okay, that works. Let's see. Now let's say I'm going to add dynamics to this. So let's go to mixer. Let's see. Let's go to effects send 1. So effects send 1, there we are. Put on actually put on post. And then let's go to effects for a second, turn the effect on. And let's go back to mixer. Actually, I can just do it right from here, I think. No. Well, actually, if I go home. This is the greatest theme song. There we are. So now I can hear myself. That's all I want it for now. Everyone will sing along. That'll work great. Okay. So, I have myself set up to record, and that is what I'm going to do. Today I'm using the Rode NT1A. The Rode NT1A to record my vocals. I got some great ideas for vocals, which I'm going to do. And yeah, that's the video for today. I hope this helps you out. And once again, thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.